Well, today marked a moment in history for our Queen City. On the eve of what would have been her 101st birthday, a statue was dedicated on the riverfront to the late civil rights icon and former Vice Mayor Marion Spencer. And despite the heat, hundreds came out to celebrate. She got a lot done in her lifetime, one of her friends told me. She had an unwavering and unapologetic spirit to fight for equality and justice with grace, dignity, and yes, a smile.
1, 2, 3.
It was fitting that folks gathered on the banks of the Ohio River, a gateway to freedom for men and women who sought refuge from slavery, to honor the granddaughter of a slave.
I got to know, like you, I got to know Shuttlesworth, Nate Jones, Marion Spencer, and to have the first statue of a woman be a black woman who was a child of an enslaved person. You know, history's not that long ago, and she gives us hope for the future.
Today, the Queen City thanked a woman of many firsts, Marion Alexander Spencer, the first African-American woman elected to city council, and she became the city's vice mayor, the first female president of the NAACP, and so much more. She fought to integrate Coney Island and was a leading voice to break down barriers in Cincinnati public schools.
Where does this courage come from? Where did my mother's courage come from that kept her fighting and to encourage others to keep on fighting?
This statue is life-size, with Mrs. Spencer surrounded by children. Her niece and local kids were the models. Nationally known artist Tom Suchia, along with assistant Gina Arardi, were commissioned to design this statue of Mrs. Spencer. Suchia is best known for his statues outside Great American Ballpark.
Gina and I decided to depict Marion greeting two children who represent her civil rights victories and her continuing legacy of activism, which helped make Cincinnati a better place for children and a better place for future generations.
And the statue will serve as a symbol to do what's right and to do what's good and fair and keep on fighting to make the city and nation great. Emmanuel Brockman is happy to be part of the Spencer legacy.
That's my great-grandmother, Marion Spencer. And I'm just very, very proud moment right now. Very, very proud moment.
It was a proud moment for all of us who knew Mrs. Spencer. This was a grassroots effort to raise money to pay for that statue. No corporate or public money was used. And by the way, any money left over will be used for a scholarship in her name. Congratulations to the Women's City Club that really commissioned the statue and members of the committee that made this day happen.